1 for 0 to Ronaldo. 1 for 1. 2 for 1 to Messi. 2 for 2. 3 for 2 to Ronaldo. 4 for 2 to Ronaldo. 5 for 2 to Ronaldo. 6 for 2 to Ronaldo. 7 for 2 to Ronaldo. 7 for 3 to Ronaldo. 8 for 3 to Ronaldo. 8 for 4 to Ronaldo. 9 for 4 to Ronaldo. 9 for 5 to Ronaldo.
Hello guys, welcome to our streaming. Thank you so much for watching my video.
9 for 6 to Ronaldo. 9 for 7 to Ronaldo. 9 for 8 to Ronaldo. 10 for 8 to Ronaldo. 10 for 9 to Ronaldo. 10 for 10. 11 for 10 to Messi. 12 for 10 to Messi.
Hello guys, welcome to our streaming. Thank you for watching my streaming.
13 for 10 to
Please like
Messi.
and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much guys.
13 for 11 to Messi. 13 for 12 to Messi. 14 for 12 to Messi. 14 for 13 to Messi. 15 for 13 to Messi.
Dodger F5 supporting to Messi. Thank you so much Dodger.
15 for 14 to Messi. 15 for 15. 16 for 15 to Messi. 16 for 16.
Guys, who is your favorite player, Messi or Ronaldo? Comment me.
17 for 16 to Messi.
Who will win guys? Who will win? Messi or Ronaldo?
17 for 17. 18 for 17 to Messi. 18 for 18.
Why is it shorter? Which shorter bro? Match is shorter.
19 for 18 to Messi.
DRG9RJ4 supporting to Ronaldo. Okay bro, thank you so much for
19
commenting.
19. 20 for 19 to Ronaldo. 21 for 19 to Ronaldo. 20 21 for 22 Ronaldo. 21 for 21. 22 for 21 to Messi. 22 for 22. 23 for 22 to Messi. 24 for 22 to Messi. 24 for 23 to Messi.
Hello guys, how are you? Hello guys, welcome to our streaming. Thank you so much for watching my streaming. Thank you so much guys.
24 for 24.
Mark Gun commenting to me. Let's go.
25
Thank you
for
so much
24
Mark
to
Gun.
Ronaldo. 25 for 25.
Charles said hi. How are you Charles?
26 for 25 to Ronaldo. 26 for 26.
I am good. Thank you. Thank you so much Charles. Thanks for
27
commenting.
for 26 to Ronaldo. 27 for 27. 28 for 27 to Messi. 29 for 27 to Messi. 30 for 27 to Messi.
John 1234 said I. How are you brother?
30 for 28 to Messi. 31 for 28 to Messi. 32 for 28 to Messi. 33 for 28 to Messi. 33 for 29 to Messi. 34 for 29 to Messi. 34 for 30 to Messi.
Hi Ronaldo is better. Maybe brother.
34 for 31 to Messi.
Who will win guys? Who will win? Messi or Ronaldo? Who will win today?
35 for 31 to Messi. 36 for 31 to Messi. 36 for 32 to Messi. 36 for 33 to Messi. 37 for 33 to Messi. 38 for 33 to Messi. 38 for 34 to Messi. 38 for 35 to Messi. 38 for 36 to Messi. 38 for 37 to Messi. 38 for 38.
Matthias Gona, how are you?
39 for 38 to Messi. 40 for 38 to Messi. 41 for 38 to Messi. 42 for 38 to Messi.
Guys, welcome to our streaming. Thank you so much guys for joining my stream.
42 for 39 to Messi. 43 for 39 to Messi. 43 for 42 Messi.
Mia Jones, Ronaldo is my goat. Okay, thank you so
43
much for
41 to
commenting.
Messi. 44 for 41 to Messi. 45 for 41 to Messi. 45 for 42 to Messi. 45 for 43 to Messi. 45 for 44 to Messi. 45 for 45. 46 for 45 to Ronaldo. 47 for 45 to Ronaldo. 48 for 45 to Ronaldo. 48 for 46 to Ronaldo. 48 for 47 to Ronaldo.
Sarah is commenting, yes Ronaldo, you are gonna win. Okay, thank you so much for commenting,
49
Sarah.
for 47 to Ronaldo. 50 for 47 to Ronaldo. 51 for 47 to Ronaldo.
Guys, please double tap to screen. Guys, please double tap to screen to like my stream. Thank you so much,
51
guys.
for 48 to Ronaldo. 52 for 48 to Ronaldo. 53 for 48 to Ronaldo.
Lie bar 2133. How are you?
54 for 48 to Ronaldo. 54 for 49 to Ronaldo. 54 for 52 Ronaldo. 55 for 52 Ronaldo. 56 for 52 Ronaldo. 56 for 51 to Ronaldo.
Charles, I have a question. Yes, bro. Ask a
56
question,
for
bro.
52 to Ronaldo. 56 for 53 to Ronaldo. 56 for 54 to Ronaldo. 56 for 55 to Ronaldo. 56 for 56. 57 for 56 to Ronaldo. 57 for 57. 58 for 57 to Messi. 59 for 57 to Messi. 59 for 58 to Messi. 59 for 59. 60 for 59 to Messi. 60 for 60. 61 for 60 to Messi. 62 for 60 to Messi. 62 for 61 to Messi. 63 for 61 to Messi.
Guys, who will win today? Guys, who will win?
63
Messi or
for
Ronaldo?
62 to
Who will win
Messi.
today? Please support your favorite player. Messi or Ronaldo? Who is your favorite player, guys?
64 for 62 to Messi. 64 for 63 to Messi. 64 for 64. 65 for 64 to Messi. 66 for 64 to Messi. 67 for 64 to Messi. 68 for 64 to Messi. Messi. 70 for 66 to Messi. 71 for 66 to Messi. 72 for 66 to Messi. 72 for 67 to Messi. 72 for 68 to Messi. 73 for 68 to Messi. 74 for 68 to Messi. 74 for 69 to Messi. 75 for 69 to Messi. 75 for 70 to Messi. 75 for 71 to Messi. 75 for 72 to Messi. 75 for 73 to Messi. 76 for 73 to Messi. 77 for 73 to Messi. 77 for 74 to Messi. 78 for 74 to 78 for 75 to Messi. 78 for 76 to Messi. 78 for 77 to Messi. 78 for 78. 79 for 78 to Ronaldo. 80 for 78 to Ronaldo. 81 for 78 to Ronaldo. 82 for 78 to Ronaldo. 83 for 78 to Ronaldo. 84 for 78 to Ronaldo. 84 for 79 to Ronaldo. 84 for 80 to Ronaldo. 85 for 80 to Ronaldo. 85 for 81 to Ronaldo.
Guys, who will win? Guys, Messi or Ronaldo, who will win today? Let's go.
86 for 81 to Ronaldo. 87 for 81 to Ronaldo. 88 for 81 to Ronaldo. 88 for 82 to Ronaldo. 88 for 83 to Ronaldo. 88 for 84 to Ronaldo. 88 for 85 to Ronaldo. 88 for 86 to Ronaldo. 89 for 86 to Ronaldo. 89 for 87 to Ronaldo. 89 for 88 to Ronaldo. 90 for 88 to Ronaldo. 90 for 89 to Ronaldo. for 90.
Guys, who will win today? Guys, who will win? Messi or Ronaldo?
91 for 92 Messi.
Messi is leading now, guys.
91 for 91.
Tie points 91, guys.
92 for 91 to Messi.
Guys, Messi point 92 and Ronaldo point 91. Guys, who will win? Guys, let's go.
93 for 91 to Messi.
Messi point 93, Ronaldo point 91. Guys, who will win? Guys,
94 for 91 to Messi.
tie points, guys, tie. This is again tie points.
95 for 91 to Messi. 96 for 91 to Messi. 97 for 91 to Messi. 97 for 92 to Messi. 97 for 93 to Messi. 97 for 94 to Messi. 97 for 95 to Messi. 97 for 96 to Messi. 98 for 96 to Messi. 99 for 96 to Messi. 99 for 97 to Messi. 99 for 98 to Messi.
'Guys, Messi wins.
100 for 98 to Messi.
Now, who will win at 200 points, guys?
For 99 to Messi. 100 for 100. 101 for 100 to Messi. 101 for 101. 102 for 101 to Messi. 102 for 102. 103 for 102 to Messi. 104 for 102 to Messi. 104 for 103 to Messi. 105 for 103 to Messi. 106 for 103 to Messi. 106 for 104 to Messi. 110 for 108 to Messi. 111 for 108 to Messi. 111 for 109 to Messi. 111 for 110 to Messi. 111 for 111. 112 for 111 to Messi. 113 for 111 to Messi. 114 for 111 to Messi. 114 for 112 to Messi. 114 for 113 to Messi. 115 for 113 to Messi. 115 for 114 to Messi. For 115. 116 for 115 to Ronaldo. 117 for 115 to Ronaldo. 118 for 115 to Ronaldo. 119 for 115 to Ronaldo. 120 for 115 to Ronaldo. 121 for 115 to Ronaldo. 122 for 115 to Ronaldo. 123 for 115 to Ronaldo. 124 for 115 to Ronaldo. 125 for 115 to Ronaldo. 126 for 115 to Ronaldo. 127 for 115 to Ronaldo. 127 for 116 to Ronaldo. 128 for 116 to Ronaldo. 128 for 117 to Ronaldo. 129 for 117 to Ronaldo. 130 for 117 to Ronaldo. 131 for 117 to Ronaldo. 131 for 118 to Ronaldo. 132 for 118 to Ronaldo. 132 for 119 to Ronaldo. 133 for 119 to Ronaldo. 134 for 190 to Ronaldo. 135 for 119 to Ronaldo. 136 for 119 to Ronaldo. 137 for 119 to Ronaldo. 138 for 119 to Ronaldo. 138 for 120 to Ronaldo. 139 for 120 to Ronaldo. 140 for 120 to Ronaldo. 140 for 121 to Ronaldo. 140 for 122 to Ronaldo. 140 for 123 to Ronaldo. 140 for 124 to Ronaldo. 140 for 125 to Ronaldo. 141 for 125 to Ronaldo. 142 for 125 to Ronaldo. 143 for 125 to Ronaldo. 143 for 126 to Ronaldo. 144 for 126 to Ronaldo. 144 for 127 to Ronaldo. 145 for 127 to Ronaldo. 146 for 127 to Ronaldo. 146 for 128 to Ronaldo. 147 for 128 to Ronaldo. 147 for 129 to Ronaldo. 148 for 129 to Ronaldo. 149 for 129 to Ronaldo. 150 for 129 to Ronaldo. 150 for 130 to Ronaldo. 150 for 131 to Ronaldo. 150 for 132 to Ronaldo. 150 for 133 to Ronaldo. 150 for 134 to Ronaldo. 150 for 135 to Ronaldo. 150 for 136 to Ronaldo. 150 for 137 to Ronaldo. 150 for 138 to Ronaldo. 150 for 139 to Ronaldo. 151 for 139 to Ronaldo. 151 for 140 to Ronaldo. 152 for 140 to Ronaldo. 152 for 141 to Ronaldo. 152 for 142 to Ronaldo. 153 for 142 to Ronaldo. 153 for 143 to Ronaldo. 154 for 143 to Ronaldo. 154 for 144 to Ronaldo. 155 for 144 to Ronaldo. 155 for 145 to Ronaldo. 155 for 146 to Ronaldo. 155 for 147 to Ronaldo. 155 for 148 to Ronaldo. 155 for 149 to Ronaldo. 156 for 149 to Ronaldo. 157 for 149 to Ronaldo. 157 for 150 to Ronaldo. 158 for 150 to Ronaldo. 158 for 151 to Ronaldo. 159 for 151 to Ronaldo. 160 for 151 to Ronaldo. 160 for 152 to Ronaldo. 161 for 152 to Ronaldo. 161 for 153 to Ronaldo. 162 for 153 to Ronaldo. 162 for 154 to Ronaldo. 163 for 154 to Ronaldo. 163 for 155 to Ronaldo. 163 for 156 to Ronaldo. 163 for 157 to Ronaldo. 163 for 158 to Ronaldo. 164 for 158 to Ronaldo. 165 for 158 to Ronaldo. 166 for 158 to Ronaldo. 166 for 159 to Ronaldo. 166 for 162 Ronaldo. 167 for 162 Ronaldo. 167 for 161 to Ronaldo. 167 for 162 to Ronaldo. 168 for 162 to Ronaldo. 168 for 163 to Ronaldo. 168 for 164 to Ronaldo. 168 for 165 to Ronaldo. 168 for 166 to Ronaldo. 168 for 167 to Ronaldo. 169 for 167 to Ronaldo. 169 for 168 to Ronaldo. 169 for 169. 170 for 169 to Messi. 170 for 170. 171 for 170 to Messi. 171 for 171. 172 for 171 to Ronaldo. 173 for 171 to Ronaldo. 173 for 172 to Ronaldo. 174 for 172 to Ronaldo. 175 for 172 to Ronaldo. 176 for 172 to Ronaldo. 176 for 173 to Ronaldo. 176 for 174 to Ronaldo. 176 for 175 to Ronaldo. 176 for 176. 177 for 176 to Ronaldo. 178 for 176 to Ronaldo. 179 for 176 to Ronaldo. 179 for 177 to Ronaldo. 179 for 178 to Ronaldo. 180 for 178 to Ronaldo. 180 for 179 to Ronaldo. 100 181 for 179 to Ronaldo. 181 for 182 Ronaldo. 182 for 182 Ronaldo. 183 for 182 Ronaldo. 183 for 181 to Ronaldo. 184 for 181 to Ronaldo. 184 for 182 to Ronaldo. 184 for 183 to Ronaldo. 184 for 184. 185 for 184 to Messi. 186 for 184 to Messi. 186 for 185 to Messi. 187 for 185 to Messi. 187 for 186 to Messi. 188 for 186 to Messi. 188 for 187 to Messi. 188 for 188. 189 for 188 to Ronaldo. 190 for 188 to Ronaldo. 191 for 188 to Ronaldo. 191 for 189 to Ronaldo. 192 for 189 to Ronaldo. 192 for 192 Ronaldo. 193 for 192 Ronaldo. 194 for 192 Ronaldo. 194 for 191 to Ronaldo.
Hello guys, who will win guys? Messi or Ronaldo? At 200 points. Guys, give me like, then I will throw the balls. Guys, please, I get 150 like guys. Give me 150 like guys. Now I have 94 likes only. I need 150 like guys. Come on guys, double tap to screen guys, double tap to screen. Need only 150 likes guys. Now 253 people are watching my streaming guys. Please need your one like guys. Thank you so much.
For 191 to Ronaldo. 195 for 192 to Ronaldo. 195 195 for 193 to Ronaldo. 195 for 194 to Ronaldo. 195 for 195. 196 for 195 to Ronaldo. 196 for 196. 197 for 196 to Ronaldo. 197 for 197. 198 for 197 to Messi. 199 for 197 to Messi. 200 for 197 to Messi.
'Guys, let's see who will win at 500 points. Guys, now Messi is won.
201 for 197 to Messi. 201 for 198 to Messi. 202 for 198 to Messi. 203 for 198 to Messi. 203 for 199 to Messi. 203 for 202 Messi. 203 for 201 to Messi. 204 for 201 to Messi. 205 for 201 to Messi. 206 for 201 to Messi. 206. 207 for 202 to Messi. 208 for 202 to Messi. 209 for 202 to Messi. 210 for 202 to Messi. 210 for 203 to Messi. 211 for 203 to Messi. 212 for 203 to Messi. 213 for 203 to Messi. 214 for 203 to Messi. 215 for 203 to Messi. 215 for 204 to Messi. 216 for 204 to Messi. 217 for 204 to Messi. 218 for 204 to Messi. 218 for 205 to Messi. 219 for 205 to Messi. 220 for 205 to Messi. 220 for 206 to Messi. 220 for 207 to Messi. 220 for 208 to Messi. 221 for 208 to Messi. 221 for 209 to Messi. 221 for 210 to Messi. 221 for 211 to Messi. 221 for 212 to Messi. 222 for 212 to Messi. 223 for 212 to Messi. 223 for 213 to Messi. 223 for 214 to Messi. 223 for 215 to Messi. 224 for 215 to Messi. 225 for 215 to Messi. 226 for 215 to Messi. 227 for 215 to Messi. 228 for 215 to Messi. 228 for 216 to Messi. 228 for 217 to Messi. 228 for 218 to Messi. 229 for 218 to Messi. 229 for 219 to Messi. 229 for 222 Messi. 229 for 221 to Messi. 229 for 222 to Messi. 230 for 222 to Messi. 231 for 222 to Messi. 231 for 223 to Messi. 231 for 224 to Messi. 232 for 224 to Messi. 233 for 224 to Messi. 233 for 225 to Messi. 233 for 226 to Messi. 234 for 226 to Messi. 234 for 227 to Messi. 234 for 228 to Messi. 234 for 229 to Messi. 234 for 232 234 for 231 to Messi. 234 for 232 to Messi. 234 for 233 to Messi. 234 for 234. 235 for 234 to Ronaldo. 235 for 235. 236 for 235 to Messi. 236 for 236. 237 for 236 to Ronaldo. 237 for 237. 238 for 237 to Messi. 239 for 237 to Messi. 240 for 237 to Messi. 240 for 238 to Messi. 240 for 239 to Messi. 241 for 239 to Messi. 242 for 239 to Messi. 242 for 242 Messi. 243 for 242 Messi. 243 for 241 to Messi. 243 for 242 to Messi. 244 for 242 to Messi. 244 for 243 to Messi. 244 for 244. 245 for 244 to Ronaldo. 246 for 244 to Ronaldo. 247 for 244 to Ronaldo. 247 for 245 to Ronaldo. 247 for 246 to Ronaldo. 247 for 247. 248 for 247 to Messi. 248 for 248. 249 for 248 to Ronaldo. 249 for 249. 250 for 249 to Messi. 250 for 250. 251 for 250 to Messi. 251 251. 252 for 251 to Ronaldo. 252 for 252. 253 for 252 to Messi. 254 for 252 to Messi. 255 for 252 to Messi. 256 for 252 to Messi. 257 for 252 to Messi. 257 for 253 Messi. 257 for 254 to Messi. 257 for 255 to Messi. 257 for 256 to Messi. 257 for 257. 258 for 257 to Ronaldo. 259 for 257 to Ronaldo. 260 for 257 to Ronaldo. 261 for 257 to Ronaldo. 261 for 258 to Ronaldo. 261 for 259 to Ronaldo. 261 for 262 Ronaldo. 261 for 261. 262 for 261 to Messi. 262 for 262. 263 for 262 to Ronaldo. 264 for 262 to Ronaldo. 265 for 262 to Ronaldo. 265 for 263 to Ronaldo. 266 for 263 to Ronaldo. 266 for 264 to Ronaldo. 267 for 264 to Ronaldo. 267 for 265 to Ronaldo. 267 for 266 to Ronaldo. 267 for 267. 268 for 267 to Messi. 268 for 268. 269 for 268 to Messi. 270 for 268 to Messi. 270 for 269 to Messi. 270 for 270. 271 for 272 Ronaldo. 271 for 271. 272 for 271 to Ronaldo. 273 for 271 to Ronaldo. 274 for 271 to Ronaldo. 275 for 271 to Ronaldo. 276 for 271 to Ronaldo. 277 for 271 to Ronaldo. 278 for 271 to Ronaldo. 278 for 272 to Ronaldo. 279 for 273 to Ronaldo. 280 for 273 to Ronaldo. 280 for 274 to Ronaldo. 280 for 275 to Ronaldo. 281 for 275 to Ronaldo. 282 for 275 to Ronaldo. 283 for 275 to Ronaldo. 283 for 276 to Ronaldo. 283 for 277 to Ronaldo. 283 for 278 to Ronaldo. 284 for 278 to Ronaldo. 284 for 279 to Ronaldo. 285 for 279 to Ronaldo. 286 for 279 to Ronaldo. 287 for 279 to Ronaldo. 288 for 279 to Ronaldo. 288 for 280 to Ronaldo. 289 for 280 to Ronaldo. 289 for 281 to Ronaldo. 289 for 282 to Ronaldo. 290 for 282 to Ronaldo. 291 for 282 to Ronaldo. 292 for 282 to Ronaldo. 293 for 282 to Ronaldo. 293 for 283 to Ronaldo. 294 for 283 to Ronaldo. 295 for 283 to Ronaldo. 295 for 284 to Ronaldo. 295 for 285 to Ronaldo. 296 for 285 to Ronaldo. 297 for 285 to Ronaldo. 298 for 285 to Ronaldo. 299 for 285 to Ronaldo. 299 for 286 to Ronaldo. 300 for 286 to Ronaldo. 301 for 286 to Ronaldo. 301 for 287 to Ronaldo. 302 for 287 to Ronaldo. 302 for 288 to Ronaldo. 303 for 288 to Ronaldo. 304 for 288 to Ronaldo. 304 for 289 to Ronaldo. 304 for 292 Ronaldo. 304 for 291 to Ronaldo. 305 for 291 to Ronaldo. 306 for 291 to Ronaldo. 307 for 291 to Ronaldo. 308 for 291 to Ronaldo. 308 for 292 to Ronaldo. 308 for 293 to Ronaldo. 309 for 293 to Ronaldo. 310 for 293 to Ronaldo. 311 for 293 to Ronaldo. 311 for 294 to Ronaldo. 312 for 294 to Ronaldo. 312 for 295 to Ronaldo. 312 for 296 to Ronaldo. 313 for 296 to Ronaldo. 314 for 296 to Ronaldo.
Hello guys, welcome to our stream. If you guys enjoying my stream, please double tap to screen guys. Thank you so much guys.
315 for 296 to Ronaldo. 316 for 296 to Ronaldo. 317 for 296 to Ronaldo. 317 for 297 to Ronaldo. 317 for 298 to Ronaldo. 318 for 298 to Ronaldo. 318 for 299 to Ronaldo. 319 for 299 to Ronaldo. 319 for 300 to Ronaldo. 320 for 300 to Ronaldo. 320 for 301 to Ronaldo. 320 for 302 to Ronaldo. 321 for 302 to Ronaldo. 322 for 302 to Ronaldo. 323 for 302 to Ronaldo. 324 for 302 to Ronaldo. 324 for 303 to Ronaldo. 325 for 303 to Ronaldo. 326 for 303 to Ronaldo. 327 for 303 to Ronaldo. 327 for 304 to Ronaldo. 328 for 304 to Ronaldo. 328 for 305 to Ronaldo. 328 for 306 to Ronaldo. 329 for 306 to Ronaldo. 330 for 306 to Ronaldo. 330 for 307 to Ronaldo. 331 for 307 to Ronaldo. 332 for 307 to Ronaldo. 332 for 308 to Ronaldo. 333 for 308 to Ronaldo. 334 for 308 to Ronaldo. 335 for 308 to Ronaldo. 336 for 308 to Ronaldo. 337 for 308 to Ronaldo. 337 for 309 to Ronaldo. 337 for 310 to Ronaldo. 337 for 311 to Ronaldo. 337 for 312 to Ronaldo. 337 for 313 to Ronaldo. 338 for 313 to Ronaldo. 339 for 313 to Ronaldo. 340 for 313 to Ronaldo. 340 for 314 to Ronaldo. 341 for 314 to Ronaldo. 342 for 314 to Ronaldo. 342 for 315 to Ronaldo. 343 for 315 to Ronaldo. 343 for 316 to Ronaldo. 343 for 317 to Ronaldo. 344 for 317 to Ronaldo. 344 for 318 to Ronaldo. 345 for 318 to Ronaldo. 346 for 318 to Ronaldo. 346 for 319 to Ronaldo. 346 for 320 to Ronaldo. 346 for 321 to Ronaldo. 346 for 322 to Ronaldo. 347 for 322 to Ronaldo. 348 for 322 to Ronaldo. 348 for 323 to Ronaldo. 349 for 323 to Ronaldo. 349 for 324 to Ronaldo. 350 for 324 to Ronaldo. 350 for 325 to Ronaldo. 351 for 325 to Ronaldo. 352 for 325 to Ronaldo. 353 for 325 to Ronaldo. 354 for 325 to Ronaldo. 355 for 325 to Ronaldo. 355 for 326 to Ronaldo. 355 for 327 to Ronaldo. 356 for 327 to Ronaldo. 356 for 328 to Ronaldo. 357 for 328 to Ronaldo. 357 for 329 to Ronaldo. 358 for 329 to Ronaldo. 358 for 330 to Ronaldo. 358 for 331 to Ronaldo. 359 for 331 to Ronaldo. 359 for 332 to Ronaldo. 359 for 333 to Ronaldo. 359 for 334 to Ronaldo. 359 for 335 to Ronaldo. 359 for 336 to Ronaldo. 360 for 336 to Ronaldo. 360 for 337 to Ronaldo. 360 for 338 to Ronaldo. 361 for 338 to Ronaldo. 362 for 338 to Ronaldo. 363 for 338 to Ronaldo. 363 for 339 to Ronaldo. 363 for 342 Ronaldo. 363 for 341 to Ronaldo. 364 for 341 to Ronaldo. 364 for 342 to Ronaldo. 364 for 343 to Ronaldo. 365 for 343 to Ronaldo. 365 for 344 to Ronaldo. 365 for 345 to Ronaldo. 365 for 346 to Ronaldo. 365 for 347 to Ronaldo. 365 for 348 to Ronaldo. 365 for 349 to Ronaldo. 365 for 350 to Ronaldo. 366 for 350 to Ronaldo. 366 for 351 to Ronaldo. 366 for 352 to Ronaldo. 367 for 352 to Ronaldo. 367 for 353 to Ronaldo. 368 for 353 to Ronaldo. 368 for 354 to Ronaldo. 369 for 354 to Ronaldo. 369 for 355 to Ronaldo. 369 for 356 to Ronaldo. 369 for 357 to Ronaldo. 369 for 358 to Ronaldo. 370 for 358 to Ronaldo. 371 for 358 to Ronaldo. 371 for 359 to Ronaldo. 371 for 360 to Ronaldo. 372 for 360 to Ronaldo. 372 for 361 to Ronaldo. 372 for 362 to Ronaldo. 372 for 363 to Ronaldo. 373 for 363 to Ronaldo. 373 for 364 to Ronaldo. 373 for 365 to Ronaldo. 374 for 365 to Ronaldo. 374 for 366 to Ronaldo. 374 for 367 to Ronaldo. 374 for 368 to Ronaldo. 375 for 368 to Ronaldo. 376 for 368 to Ronaldo. 377 for 368 to Ronaldo. 377 for 369 to Ronaldo. 377 for 372 Ronaldo. 378 for 372 Ronaldo. 378 for 371 to Ronaldo. 378 for 372 to Ronaldo. 379 for 372 to Ronaldo. 380 for 372 to Ronaldo. 381 for 372 to Ronaldo. 381 for 373 to Ronaldo. 381 for 374 to Ronaldo. 381 for 375 to Ronaldo. 382 for 375 to Ronaldo. 382 for 376 to Ronaldo. 382 for 377 to Ronaldo. 382 for 378 to Ronaldo. 383 for 378 to Ronaldo. 383 for 379 to Ronaldo. 383 for 380 to Ronaldo. 383 for 381 to Ronaldo. 384 for 381 to Ronaldo. 385 for 381 to Ronaldo. 386 for 381 to Ronaldo. 386 for 382 to Ronaldo. 386 for 383 to Ronaldo. 387 for 383 to Ronaldo. 388 for 383 to Ronaldo. 389 for 383 to Ronaldo. 390 for 383 to Ronaldo. 391 for 383 to Ronaldo. 391 for 384 to Ronaldo. 391 for 385 to Ronaldo. 392 for 385 to Ronaldo. 393 for 385 to Ronaldo. 394 for 385 to Ronaldo. 394 for 386 to Ronaldo. 395 for 386 to Ronaldo. 395 for 387 to Ronaldo. 396 for 387 to Ronaldo. 397 for 387 to Ronaldo. 397 for 388 to Ronaldo. 398 for 388 to Ronaldo. 399 for 388 to Ronaldo. 399 for 389 to Ronaldo. 400 for 389 to Ronaldo. 400 for 392 Ronaldo. 400 for 391 to Ronaldo. 400 for 392 to Ronaldo. 401 for 392 to Ronaldo. 401 for 393 to Ronaldo. 402 for 393 to Ronaldo. 403 for 393 to Ronaldo. 403 for 394 to Ronaldo. 404 for 394 to Ronaldo. 405 for 394 to Ronaldo. 405 for 395 to Ronaldo. 406 for 395 to Ronaldo. 407 for 395 to Ronaldo. 407 for 396 to Ronaldo. 407 for 397 to Ronaldo. 407 for 398 to Ronaldo. 407 for 399 to Ronaldo. 407 for 400 to Ronaldo. 407 for 401 to Ronaldo. 408 for 401 to Ronaldo. 409 for 401 to Ronaldo. 409 for 402 to Ronaldo. 410 for 402 to Ronaldo. 411 for 402 to Ronaldo. 412 for 402 to Ronaldo. 413 for 402 to Ronaldo. 414 for 402 to Ronaldo. 415 for 402 to Ronaldo. 415 for 403 to Ronaldo. 415 for 404 to Ronaldo. 415 for 405 to Ronaldo. 415 for 406 to Ronaldo. 415 for 407 to Ronaldo. 415 for 408 to Ronaldo. 416 for 408 to Ronaldo. 417 for 408 to Ronaldo. 417 for 409 to Ronaldo. 418 for 409 to Ronaldo. 419 for 409 to Ronaldo. 419 for 410 to Ronaldo. 419 for 411 to Ronaldo. 420 for 411 to Ronaldo. 420 for 412 to Ronaldo. 420 for 413 to Ronaldo. 421 for 413 to Ronaldo. 421 for 414 to Ronaldo. 421 for 415 to Ronaldo. 422 for 415 to Ronaldo. 422 for 416 to Ronaldo. 423 for 416 to Ronaldo. 424 for 416 to Ronaldo. 425 for 416 to Ronaldo. 426 for 416 to Ronaldo. 428 for 416 to Ronaldo. 428 for 417 to Ronaldo. 428 for 418 to Ronaldo. 429 for 418 to Ronaldo. 430 for 418 to Ronaldo. 430 for 419 to Ronaldo. 430 for 422 Ronaldo. 430 for 421 to Ronaldo. 430 for 422 to Ronaldo. 430 for 423 to Ronaldo. 431 for 423 to Ronaldo. 432 for 423 to Ronaldo. 432 for 424 to Ronaldo. 432 for 425 to Ronaldo. 433 for 425 to Ronaldo. 433 for 426 to Ronaldo. 433 for 427 to Ronaldo. 434 for 427 to Ronaldo. 434 for 428 to Ronaldo. 435 for 428 to Ronaldo. 435 for 429 to Ronaldo. 435 for 432 Ronaldo. 435 for 431 to Ronaldo. 436 for 431 to Ronaldo. 437 for 431 to Ronaldo. 437 for 432 to Ronaldo. 437 for 433 to Ronaldo. 437 for 434 to Ronaldo. 437 for 435 to Ronaldo. 437 for 436 to Ronaldo. 438 for 436 to Ronaldo. 439 for 436 to Ronaldo. 440 for 436 to Ronaldo. 441 for 436 to Ronaldo. 442 for 436 to Ronaldo. 442 for 437 to Ronaldo. 443 for 437 to Ronaldo. 444 for 437 to Ronaldo. 445 for 437 to Ronaldo. 445 for 438 to Ronaldo. 446 for 438 to Ronaldo. 447 for 438 to Ronaldo. 447 for 439 to Ronaldo. 447 for 442 Ronaldo. 448 for 442 Ronaldo. 449 for 442 Ronaldo. 449 for 441 to Ronaldo. 449 for 442 to Ronaldo. 450 for 442 to Ronaldo. 450 for 443 to Ronaldo. 450 for 444 to Ronaldo. 450 for 445 to Ronaldo. 450 for 446 to Ronaldo. 450 for 447 to Ronaldo. 450 for 448 to Ronaldo. 450 for 449 to Ronaldo. 451 for 449 to Ronaldo. 452 for 449 to Ronaldo. 453 for 449 to Ronaldo. 453 for 452 Ronaldo. 454 for 452 Ronaldo. 454 for 451 to Ronaldo. 454 for 452 to Ronaldo. 455 for 452 to Ronaldo. 455 for 453 to Ronaldo. 456 for 453 to Ronaldo. 456 for 454 to Ronaldo. 456 for 455 to Ronaldo. 457 for 455 to Ronaldo. 458 for 455 to Ronaldo. 459 for 455 to Ronaldo. 460 for 455 to Ronaldo. 460 for 456 to Ronaldo. 460 for 457 to Ronaldo. 461 for 457 to Ronaldo. 462 for 457 to Ronaldo. 463 for 457 to Ronaldo. 463 for 458 to Ronaldo. 464 for 458 to Ronaldo. 465 for 458 to Ronaldo. 465 for 459 to Ronaldo. 465 for 460 to Ronaldo. 466 for 460 to Ronaldo. 466 for 461 to Ronaldo. 466 for 462 to Ronaldo. 467 for 462 to Ronaldo. 468 for 462 to Ronaldo. 469 for 462 to Ronaldo. 470 for 462 to Ronaldo. 471 for 462 to Ronaldo. 472 for 462 to Ronaldo. 473 for 462 to Ronaldo. 474 for 462 to Ronaldo. 475 for 462 to Ronaldo. 475 for 463 to Ronaldo. 476 for 463 to Ronaldo. 476 for 464 to Ronaldo. 477 for 464 to Ronaldo. 477 for 465 to Ronaldo. 478 for 465 to Ronaldo. 479 for 465 to Ronaldo. 480 for 465 to Ronaldo. 481 for 465 to Ronaldo. 481 for 466 to Ronaldo. 482 for 466 to Ronaldo. 483 for 466 to Ronaldo. 484 for 466 to Ronaldo. 484 for 467 to Ronaldo. 484 for 468 to Ronaldo. 484 for 469 to Ronaldo. 484 for 472 Ronaldo. 485 for 472 Ronaldo. 486 for 472 Ronaldo. 486 for 471 to Ronaldo. 486 for 472 to Ronaldo. 486 for 473 to Ronaldo. 487 for 473 to Ronaldo. 487 for 474 to Ronaldo. 488 for 474 to Ronaldo. 489 for 474 to Ronaldo. 490 for 474 to Ronaldo. 490 for 475 to Ronaldo. 490 for 476 to Ronaldo. 491 for 476 to Ronaldo. 492 for 476 to Ronaldo. 493 493 for 476 to Ronaldo. 494 for 476 to Ronaldo. 494 for 477 to Ronaldo. 495 for 477 to Ronaldo. 496 for 477 to Ronaldo. 497 for 477 to Ronaldo. 497 for 478 to Ronaldo. 498 for 478 to Ronaldo. 498 for 479 to Ronaldo. 498 for 480 to Ronaldo. 498 for 481 to Ronaldo. 498 for 482 to Ronaldo. 498 for 483 to Ronaldo. 498 for 484 to Ronaldo. 499 for 484 to Ronaldo.
Guys, double tap to screen, guys. Give me 500 likes, guys. 500 likes. Now I have 281 likes, guys. Double tap to screen. Last throw, guys. Ronaldo will be win on one throw, guys. Double tap to screen. Give me 500 likes, guys. Now I have 286 likes. Please, guys, double tap to screen, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Double tap, guys. Double tap. Guys, 200 more, guys. 200 more. Please, guys, double tap to screen, guys. Guys, double tap to screen, guys. 200 more likes, guys. 307 likes. Double tap, guys. Guys, double tap to screen, then I will throw last throw, guys. Guys, 200 more likes, guys. 200 more likes. Go for it, guys. Double tap to screen, guys. Double tap. Guys, double tap to screen, guys. 180 more likes I required, guys. 500 likes, guys. I need 500 likes. Now I have 320 likes, guys. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Double tap to screen, guys. Double tap.
For 485 to Ronaldo. 499 for 486 to Ronaldo. 500 for 486 to Ronaldo. 500
Now guys, who will win at 1000 points, guys?
501 for 500 for 500.
Let's go guys, who will win at 500,000 points? First point for Ronaldo.
501 for 500 to Ronaldo. 501 for 501. 502 for 501 to Ronaldo. 503 for 501 to Ronaldo. 504 for 501 to Ronaldo. 505 for 501 to Ronaldo. 505 for 502 to Ronaldo. 506 for 502 to Ronaldo. 506 for 503 to Ronaldo. 507 for 503 to Ronaldo. 507 for 504 to Ronaldo. 508 for 504 to Ronaldo. 509 for 504 to Ronaldo. 509 for 505 to Ronaldo. 510 for 505 to Ronaldo. 510 for 506 to Ronaldo. 510 for 507 to Ronaldo. 511 for 507 to Ronaldo. 512 for 507 to Ronaldo. 513 for 507 to Ronaldo. 513 for 508 to Ronaldo. 513 for 509 to Ronaldo. 514 for 509 to Ronaldo. 515 for 509 to Ronaldo. 516 for 509 to Ronaldo. 516 for 510 to Ronaldo. 517 for 510 to Ronaldo. 518 for 510 to Ronaldo.
Hello guys, please welcome to our streaming guys. Guys, please show your love to super chat. Please do show super chat to support my channel guys. Support me guys. Thank you so much. Guys, I will give you shout out guys. Please do super chat guys. Do super chat.
518 for 511 to Ronaldo. 519 for 511 to Ronaldo. 519 for 512 to Ronaldo. 520 for 512 to Ronaldo. 521 for 512 to Ronaldo. 521 for 513 to Ronaldo. 521 for 514 to Ronaldo. 521 for 515 to Ronaldo. 521 for 516 to Ronaldo. 521 for 517 to Ronaldo. 522 for 517 to Ronaldo. 522 for 518 to Ronaldo. 522 for 519 to Ronaldo. 522 for 522 Ronaldo. 523 for 522 Ronaldo. 524 for 522 Ronaldo. 525 for 522 Ronaldo. 525 for 521 2 Ronaldo. 526 for 521 2 Ronaldo. 527 for 521 2 Ronaldo. 527 for 522 2 Ronaldo. 528 for 522 2 Ronaldo. 528 for 523 2 Ronaldo. 528 for 524 2 Ronaldo. 528 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 529 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 530 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 531 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 532 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 533 for 525 2 Ronaldo. 533 for 526 2 Ronaldo. 534 for 526 2 Ronaldo. 534 for 527 2 Ronaldo. 534 for 528 2 Ronaldo. 535 for 528 2 Ronaldo. 536 for 528 2 Ronaldo. 537 for 528 2 Ronaldo. 537 for 529 2 Ronaldo. 537 for 532 Ronaldo. 538 for 532 Ronaldo. 539 for 532 Ronaldo. 539 for 531 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 531 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 532 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 533 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 534 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 535 2 Ronaldo. 540 for 536 2 Ronaldo. 541 for 536 2 Ronaldo. 541 for 537 2 Ronaldo. 542 for 537 2 Ronaldo. 542 for 538 2 Ronaldo. 542 for 539 2 Ronaldo. 542 for 542 Ronaldo. 543 for 542 Ronaldo. 544 for 542 Ronaldo. 544 for 541 2 Ronaldo. 545 for 541 2 Ronaldo. 545 for 542 2 Ronaldo. 546 for 542 2 Ronaldo. 546 for 543 2 Ronaldo. 546 for 544 2 Ronaldo. 546 for 545 2 Ronaldo. 547 for 545 2 Ronaldo. 547 for 546 2 Ronaldo. 547 for 547. 548 for 547 2 Messi. 548 for 548. 549 for 548 2 Messi. 549 for 549. 550 for 549 2 Ronaldo. 551 for 549 2 Ronaldo. 552 for 549 to Ronaldo. 552 for 552 Ronaldo. 553 for 552 Ronaldo. 553 for 551 to Ronaldo. 554 for 551 to Ronaldo. 555 for 551 to Ronaldo. 555 for 552 to Ronaldo. 555 for 553 to Ronaldo. 556 for 553 to Ronaldo. 556 for 554 to Ronaldo. 556 for 555 to Ronaldo. 556 for 556. 557 for 556 to Messi. 558 for 556 to Messi. 558 for 557 to Messi. 559 for 557 to Messi. 560 for 557 to Messi. 561 for 557 to Messi. 562 for 557 to Messi. 563 for 557 to Messi. 563 for 558 to Messi. 564 for 558 to Messi. 565 for 558 to Messi. 565 for 559 to Messi. 565 for 560 to Messi. 565 for 561 to Messi. 566 for 561 to Messi. 567 for 561 to Messi. 568 for 561 to Messi. 568 for 562 to Messi. 568 for 563 to Messi. 569 for 563 to Messi. 569 for 564 to Messi. 570 for 564 to Messi. 571 for 564 to Messi. 571 for 565 to Messi. 571 for 566 to Messi. 571 for 567 to Messi. 571 for 568 to Messi. 572 for 568 to Messi. 573 for 568 to Messi. 573 for 569 to Messi. 574 for 569 to Messi. 575 for 569 to Messi. 576 for 569 to Messi. to Messi. 578 for 569 to Messi. 578 for 572 Messi. 578 for 571 to Messi. 579 for 571 to Messi. 580 for 571 to Messi. 580 for 572 to Messi. 580 for 573 to Messi. 580 for 574 to Messi. 580 for 575 to Messi. 581 for 575 to Messi. 582 for 575 to Messi. 583 for 575 to Messi. 583 for 576 to Messi. 584 for 576 to Messi. 585 for 576 to Messi. 585 for 577 to Messi. 586 for 577 to Messi. 586 for 578 to Messi. 587 for 578 to Messi. 588 for 578 to Messi. 589 for 578 to Messi. 590 for 578 to Messi. 590 for 579 to Messi. 590 for 580 to Messi. 591 for 580 to Messi. 592 for 580 to Messi. 592 for 581 to Messi. 592 for 582 to Messi. 593 for 582 to Messi. 594 for 582 to Messi. 594 for 583 to Messi. 595 for 583 to Messi. 595 for 584 to Messi. 596 for 584 to Messi. 596 for 585 to Messi. 596 for 586 to Messi. 596 for 587 to Messi. 597 for 587 to Messi. 598 for 587 to Messi. 598 for 588 to Messi. 599 for 588 to Messi. 599 for 589 to Messi. 599 for 592 Messi. 600 for 592 Messi. 600 for 591 to Messi. 601 for 591 to Messi. 601 for 592 to Messi. 602 for 592 to Messi. 602 for 593 to Messi. 603 for 593 to Messi. 604 for 593 to Messi. 604 for 594 to Messi. 604 for 595 to Messi. 604 for 596 to Messi. 604 for 597 to Messi. 605 for 597 to Messi. 606 for 597 to Messi. 606 for 598 to Messi. 606 for 599 to Messi. 606 for 600 to Messi. 606 for 601 to Messi. 606 for 602 to Messi. 606 for 603 to Messi. 607 for 603 to Messi. 607 for 604 to Messi. 607 for 605 to Messi. 608 for 605 to Messi. 609 for 605 to Messi. 609 for 606 to Messi. 610 for 606 to Messi. 610 for 607 to Messi. 611 for 607 to Messi. 612 for 607 to Messi. 613 for 607 to Messi. 613 for 608 to Messi. 614 for 608 to Messi. 614 for 609 to Messi. 615 for 609 to Messi. 615 for 610 to Messi. 615 for 611 to Messi. 615 for 612 to Messi. 616 for 612 to Messi. 617 for 612 to Messi. 618 for 612 to Messi. 619 for 612 to Messi. 619 for 613 to Messi. 620 for 613 to Messi. 620 for 614 to Messi. 621 for 614 to Messi. 622 for 614 to Messi. 623 for 614 to Messi. 623 for 615 to Messi. 16 to Messi. 623 for 617 to Messi. 624 for 617 to Messi. 625 for 617 to Messi. 626 for 617 to Messi. 627 for 617 to Messi.